So anyway, guys, welcome to the first, I guess, yeah, first episode of the Conan Exile. This is my second time recording because I forgot to press the play button. Go for single player and just ignore that I'm playing for a while now. Let's just start a new game again. Go for barbaric because I'm pretty experienced in this game already. I can go for custom, but yeah, let's just alter the settings to our benefit. So yeah, overwrite my settings, wait for the loading, and back to the character creation where I left off to show you what male looks like. They are pretty buffed, which I don't like. Don't prefer males. I just prefer to have a slimmer body, and that's not available in this game because it have a restricted body settings. Let's just go for female. I always go for Zingaran. I don't know how to pronounce that. So I just picked this because of the lore of the sword play stuff. I ignore everything other than this and the brute force. For religion, I always tend to go for Chrome. These religions have their starting benefits, like you worship them or some sort. I don't know what Conan Exiles or Conan the Barbarian lore, so I just go for Chrome. He offers no advantage basically, and I don't want to spoil too much. Going back to Zingaran, I always tend to have a starter base as a shipwreck. I want my character to have a slightly normal eyebrow. For eyeshadow, I want to have that eye bug feel, like she haven't slept for a while. There we go. To make it look like barbaric at some sort because I'll end up playing dress up. For face and details, I always just go for the ears. Put the slider all the way down because the ears are slightly bigger in my opinion. But mouth, I want them to be thin. Nose, I want them to look like my nose. I have a handsome nose in real life, so I want her to have this very slightly look like my nose. There we go. I have a pretty brown eye, so I'll go for brown eyes definitely. Then yeah, my nudity settings is of course none. I don't know if YouTube will like to have a full experience of this nudity stuff. Bit medium, then physics slightly muscular. I'll just name my character Nessy. I have a lot of characters in various game, but yeah, Nessy is born in this game. I'll just use her. And I forgot to change the hairstyle. And we're here back. So let's go. So that's what she looks like now. Basically, after Conan freed you up, you'll end up being here. Thank you for the achievement. So going back to the lore of Conan Exiles, basically you want to interact with this obelisk.
Behold, bonded one, the very boundaries of civilization. Beyond the passage of our highways lie the wild places of the world, where untamed savages make endless war upon each other. You cannot pass into the endless wastes enslaved. Your bonding prevents it. Return. Follow the road. Any road. All roads lead to the city.
Like what you see, I'm basically just gathering every stuff I can. I'll just gather some plant fibers. My first level. Usually, if I'm gaining level, I always put it to strength, you know. I want to defend myself. Let's just go for the strength because that's where I'm most comfortable at. Then, on this new update, I just realized, I don't know how new these are, but they give you free sealed water skin and roasted punch, which are food. Because otherwise, you'll be eating these insects, which we always does before. You get thirsty in this game, yes. Shown in the upper left of the screen, together with your hunger, weight, and what do you call that? I don't know what it's called, but that's just your temperature, I guess. Yes, your temperature. That's your temperature. For stars, you guys want to build on the shore, but on this series, yeah, on this series, we'll go to this spot. I'll just mark it so you guys can see it. This is our goal. We need to go here. If you can, just craft your gears. You can run basically while getting stuff. There we go. That's our first army. So that's the and here's your second voice line.
Gods curse this sandstorm. We were forced to take refuge before the wind scoured the skin from our faces. There is something in the storm. Beasts. We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls mingled with the screaming winds. The men are scared. I've put them to work crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
You can't punch trees to get trees. I mean, not trees, wood. You can't get wood by punching trees. We may need a real tool for that. Maybe I'll just start with pick. And since we can't punch trees, we need to pick up branches. So we need branches to make stuff. I can see anything. Oh, these are just golems. Not golems, shalebacks. I think they are like turtles. There we go. Finally have branches. I think we need 5. On second thought, maybe let's just go for hatchet. Yeah, hatchet it is. So for hatchet, of course you can get wood. There we go. But we can also get branches at the same time in the rare cases. Yeah, we can get this. We have 8. We can craft a stone pick. Actually, using hatchet, you can also gather stone from this. But stone pick, of course, gives you more yield. For weapons, this game offers a lot of weapons which have their own playstyle. I basically start off with a warrior or defender or bruiser. So yeah, if you're a bit new to the game, I recommend starting with warrior because you can use offhand like shield. Most of your starting items are handcrafted. Two-handed sword again needs. I'm just gonna run for now because I don't have stuff to defend. Okay, something aggro. We can craft something and kill that guy for giving me manly screams. Oh, he's wrecked. Thank you, turtles. What do you have? Let's start hating Hyperion for now because yes. So in this game you can swim. This is not GTA. You can also gather resources if you wanted. You can kill bunnies, but it's the cutest thing I ever seen in my life. The red ones are territorial. They really hate everything they see other than shellbacks. Then the small ones are their cub. I don't know, babies. Oh, yes, I think I can do this. No, I can no longer handle this. There's too much. My stamina can only handle a few swings. Maybe I should have just turned on the music so there's an intense, realistic, I mean, immersive. I'll do that. These guys are pretty easy to kill. If you have, you only just need to wait. You don't need to rush to swing. There you go. I got hit once. So patience is key in this game. You don't want to rush everything because of that thing. Because everything will want to kill you and everything hurts. Okay, that's 3 for 1. You just want to aggro them a bit. Once they attack, you can hit. Just like in Dark Souls, which are a game I haven't played. I haven't played the full game of Dark Souls, but yeah. Why are they all red? This is the first time I've seen them. Like, oh no, 90% of them are red. I want to heal quickly. Or not. Oh. I actually thought I will barely kill it, but yeah. To heal, you have 2 options in the starting. You can craft this rough wraps. You only need fiber. That's how the rough wrap works. Basically it's like a channeling stuff, but I don't like this. Let's cancel it. I always go for the aloe extract. It crafts very long. It comes from this, like aloe limbs. It's much. I think you can only find this in the. Yeah, you can only find this in the desert. Then it gives you this bottle that you can chug once and it will instantly heal. And there you go. If you play Dota, you know how healing salve works, or healing salve. I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't get hit while you're trying to heal, or even rough wraps. Because if you got I don't know, bash or something. If you got I forgot the term. I played a lot of games. I should know this term. Knockback. If you got knockback, it will be cancelled as well. So don't get hit. I'm not giving you advice to get good or something. You just want to enjoy the game and feel the thrill. So another new player advice, I highly recommend you craft bedroll. Basically, just like in Minecraft, beds and bedrolls give you a spawn point. So if I die, I have an option to respawn here or start all the way here. After stone, you have iron, and iron is stuff I really want to get my hands on real quick. Don't get chased by more than 2 or 3 hyenas, and don't get hit by the hyenas because they apply cripple, and cripple is the worst thing you can have. There's a helicopter. I need to wave on the helicopter outside. Just kidding. Okay. After a long while, few steps away from their spawn, they will stop chasing you. Don't stop running until you see them stop gnarling or something. I can barely see it because the sun is already rising on my end and it's blocking my eyesight. I'm wearing glasses, so basically I'm not seeing anything. I'm not panicking, by the way. Oh yeah, in this game you can climb. Some of you anime lovers out there that played Genshin Impact, yes, this is one of the first few games I played that have climbing mechanics. I'm bad at tracking where I'm supposed to go, so I open maps very frequent. Let's just sort this by heaviest first so we know what to discard when we get encumbered. And again, this aloe extract is very helpful because you can heal while running. Just don't get hit. Let's make this a time lapse, I guess. Yeah, I don't have a background music to play while running, so maybe I can play the Conan Exile background music. Yeah, cheers. And we're almost here. Counter a one skull boss. I think it's a mini boss. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I just call it one skull because basically they hit harder. Also, humans here hits like a truck. You might want to find an alternative if you're playing on the public servers. It's like a nostalgic thing to me. This is a place me and my brother discovered way back in 2018. So let's just handle these crocodiles real quick. Or actually, or letting them attack, you always want to, or not always, most of the time you want to run over them so they can figure their attack pattern. Then just roll if you have stamina. Run over them, wait for them to attack, and don't get hit because everything just hurts. That's what vitality is for anyways. You just get vitality if you really need it, but I just want to try any of these perks. These perks are all new to me. You can wait less by having strength now. But yeah, I just want to do more damage for starters. Let's skin these crops because it will come in handy. Reptile hide, fangs, and I think it's their feral meat. Feral flesh. There you go. You can cook those to be food. You can't eat them raw, but you may. So if you eat them, you will be food poisoned, just like in real life. So yeah, this is our destination. For starters, you wanna know the knowledge apprentice masonry. This is where everything starts. Probably get a bonfire. I mean campfire. So that way you can cook your meats. This is very cheap. You just need branches, stone. It will give you a warning like this if it's overlapping. You can press the binded key to align. I don't know what's the default binded key, but you can always check that on the key map. I don't want it to be like this because it ruins my immersion. Display it set somewhere here, I guess. Everything you like this. It needs to be powered by something burnable. Of course. I also use this as temporary storage if you really need a slot. There's your shredded roast. For waters, you have your sealed water stream. You can always drink that if you really need. I think the furnace, also blacksmith. If you don't know what to get, don't go to the search tab. Find the survival, and that will give you the most advisable starting knowledge to be learned. Learn what you need. You don't need to learn everything, because that's what I failed to do on my ARC server before. I learned everything and I thought I can learn everything at start, which is the same on this game. Don't learn everything unless you really need it. Craft a furnace. We finally got our construction hammer. So hammer will give you an option to craft something. Crafting station, there we go. Furnace needs 500 stone. Another stuff on this place, you might want to get a blunt weapon. It gives debuff once you hit something with its heavy attack. It gives sunder, which lessen their armor or breaks their armor. So it's very useful in a bit. I'll show you why. So there we go. We have our first huge medic hammer. This is why. These guys are made of stone, and if you use sword, that's the only damage they can take. And if you use the hammer, that's actually pretty much the same, or is it hard? But yeah, anyway, I just use hammer on this guy. Hammer, or if you're using one-handed, use mace. This is the stuff we need to learn. I'm lagging. This is stuff we need to learn the hard way back, because we barely know YouTube around 2018. I actually barely research when I'm playing a game. I want to really feel the experience. So yeah, that's what the hammer is for. So yeah, just gather some stone. Okay, so we finally have enough item for the furnace. This is your first, workbench in this game. Sorry for placing it without, any security. But we're playing on single player world, so I think that's fine. While I'm gathering stone, I actually gathered some iron, so we might want to chuck that up in. I got coal from the rock nose, I guess. I can't remember. Let's call it a day, and I'll continue this in the next episode. I'll see you in the next episode, I guess. Let's start building something after this, and I'll see you next time. There's an emote here, so I can say goodbye, I guess. There you go. Yeah, goodbye. It's so dumb. That's not a goodbye emote.